Okay. It all should be working. I think. Definitely. How's everyone doing? If you ask me literally, I am going to say I am horrible. Remember, last night I got a little bit like agitated, impatient, didn't really know how to withhold, like, yeah, I didn't even bother with status effects, I just caught the Goldeen without it. My stomach has been very slow, and I feel incredibly sick. Incredibly. Because my stomach is slow, I thought, should I take a migraine pill? Because it might take hours for it to get absorbed, but just to play it safe, I'm gonna do it now. And it's 10 milligrams of rizatriptan. Technically doing the drugs on stream, but I got this prescription. What do they say nowadays? Taking drugs on stream in Minecraft? Okay. There isn't much that I have to do in Pokemon Gold today. It's just these darn apricot balls. Let me see, just finished your ball here. Heavy ball. It will come into use later. I know I have like 2 Snorlaxes in Pokemon Yellow. I still feel like I have to catch the little one in Pokemon Gold. But there's also the Lugia. The only Pokemon that has a meaningful high chance of getting caught with that type of Pokeball. Let me see. Let me see. White, blue, red, black. Okay, I'll take black. Need a lot of them too. But I will also need green apricots as soon as I can get them. And that's as soon as I've transferred some Pokemon I can, well, that already know Surf from Pokemon Yellow to this game. And we gotta go to change game. I haven't had any issues with like getting the game to start today. That's good. Done the apricot bowl. Taken a migraine pill. Why am I swapping out the wrong thing? Yeah, it all makes sense why I was so impatient yesterday. I am literally not well. Might have a high fever. I don't freaking know. Okay, there we go. Hopefully no issues with this. Oh, not this again. Okay. I'm going to reset and see if it works. It doesn't work. I can hear the GameCube like working really hard. There we go. Yeah. I really feel like pain in my spine. It's like every joint feels really bad. Well, not every, but on the lower joints it feels really bad. But yeah, I want to catch the rest lot of Goldeen today. No kidding. So like feverish dreams. I had nightmares about catching Goldeen. No kidding. Okay, item. say, with the box. No, seriously, at night, and getting all these nightmares about rushing through Goldeens and not release anything. I just got to make sure that okay, I need to change the box. How many J's are there? Okay, I got you. J, K, L. You can just keep going catching these Goldeen. And like in my dream, it was like, oh, name it this, name it that. Oh, how am I going to have any system in this? Yeah, it's really high heartbeat and just dreaming about catching Goldeen. Holy dad. Hopefully this doesn't take too much energy. I've been lying in bed all day. I've had a Cinnabon, a banana, and 3/4 of a burger. That's what I've been eating today. Stomach is going so slow. Not a good start. I have 50 more Pokeballs to toss. And that's it. Maybe I'll catch 40, maybe I'll catch 30 some. I don't know, I just want to get done. I just want to be done with it. No, seriously, like dreaming about fishing for Goldeen. Feverish nightmare. It kind of tells me that I should be done with this quite soon. If I cannot finish this, I won't. But I'll do what I can. It's just playing games, isn't it? At the end of the day. Not looking forward to catching 2. My gosh, can't even remember. Chansey got like 1% encounter rate, and I need 2 of them. Mishi. There we go. Goldeen, finally. Ah. 50 Pokeballs, let's go. There we go. That's L1. Do this. Okay, that's 1. I wonder how interesting it is to watch someone that's like clearly ill and doing tedious stuff in Pokemon. Same thing as yesterday. I took a pill and it just feels like I'm gonna puke. Not a good idea. I needed to get absorbed somehow. That's a Poliwag. Poliswag. Come on, can I deal with just 40 Goldeen today? I'll just... Yes. Just cut and toss. I'm not even gonna bother with status infliction just like yesterday. Super effective critical hit, I got you. Well, dang you if all of them goes in right away, because that's 50 to transfer. And that's L2. That is a huge spider, if I've ever seen one. I'm not gonna turn the camera, but that was a huge spider. That's probably a Spinnerack. Poliwag. Run. I don't need a Poliwag. I'm working Japanese way. Taking a pill and just work anyways. Although don't necessarily take migraine pills, but yeah. Ow, my hand. Cut. Critical hit, my gosh. I don't need Gloom to level up. That's a doomed sentence. I think it's the only Pokemon I have with a weak enough move that I cannot teach any other Pokemon cut, but I said maybe if I have time I will start trading today, but I seriously doubt it. Not in my condition. Ah, 50 Pokeballs shouldn't take too long time. L3. I might not even last an hour. I said something. But I so feel like getting this done. My gosh. It's like when I have like feverish dreams about catching Goldeen. Yeah, you know. It's not very motivating, is it? Ugh. Well, it was good getting a lot of sleep today. Yeah. Sort of feel like making a joke, or if I just have some eggs and some salmon, then I'm getting well again. You know, that's definitely how it works. That's a polywag. Good rod. It's good. Oh my gosh. Seven. I know I bought specifically that amount of Pokeballs, and yes, L 4. Hopefully this is a good rod this time around. It says a good rod, but it could have been better. Oh, come on now. My gosh. I can't be bothered with all these polybags. Let's go. Good rod. Poissy Ren. So I missed. How come I missed? There we go. And no. Pokeball, go. Okay. 45 balls left. It's the final countdown. Swedes living in the Bahamas. I'm doing my absolute best. There we go. But it's a polylag. Trois sirènes. Can't believe those nightmares. Okay. Pokeball, go. There we go. L6. Need to heal and change box. I literally did not expect like the amount of money I would need, and also I didn't expect how long time this would take. Change box. Box 7. That's like 18 more Pokemon. Am I going to fill up all the boxes again? I don't know. I haven't counted. Item. Good roll gives. Feel better than when I woke up, yeah. So yesterday you could tell I was so impatient. I think this got something to do with it. Yeah, that roll is still no good. I know. But I've been trying my absolute best here to function so that I can stream. So I've been sleeping majority of the day, and at night I had like feverish nightmares about catching Goldeen. I was hoping I could use the rest of the Pokéballs this session and then be done with this, so I don't have to deal with Goldeen ever again. Of course I will need a seeking later, but that's different. That's a different topic. That's pretty cool nightmares, even though it was a nightmare. Sorry to hear that. Okay, thank you. Oh, that was a critical hit, I guess. I mean, it wasn't good. Like, things were going so fast, and it's like Goldeen was running in, and they were named all wrong, and yeah, things were flickering, and yeah, not the best of experience. Hopefully I can be all done with this now, if I can manage. Taking a migraine pill, but my stomach is still on standstill, so I don't know if it will work in time. I should have gotten something intramuscular, but I don't have any. Okay, M. M1. I don't know why I didn't use Roman numerals. So sorry to hear all that. Yeah, I've been in all in bed resting. I feel like, oh, if I rest a little longer I will manage to stream. After a shower I feel like, okay, I can do it. I'm not sure if I have a fever. It feels like fever. And all that polydab. Not sure if polybag can dab. Like arms, you know. Oh. I'm going to spend so much time on Pokemon Yellow in this challenge. It's ridiculous. Well, this is tedious, but I also have to do like a complete playthrough, because Mewtwo is locked behind a post game. And not to forget all the stone evolutions. Oh my gosh, all the stone evolutions. It's not the man flu, because I have no symptoms of cold. I got symptoms of being quite warm, actually. I know, if only I had some eggs and some salmon, this all would go away, wouldn't it? Just listen to this, like, all raw vegans. Goldeen. Oh, yeah. The flu sounds so crazy. Yeah. Oh, critical hit! Oh, yeah, I don't think it's a flu. But the man flu is something different. The man flu is regular cold. Just men having it. There is an actual explanation for it. Men don't tolerate internal pain as well as women do. Men are a whole lot better at external pain though. It's definitely internal pain. Probably dad. What am I doing? I'm using Pokebulls. Goldeen was supposed to give that good rod just a nibble, but instead she wanted to take a bite. Yeah, that happens. Starting having nightmares about Goldeen. Catching and transferring Goldeen, giving them names, it's just... yeah. You can't really help it, can you? A little bit of an issue I have with the streaming, by the way, is that I'm 17 seconds off. If someone didn't unsubscribe for the fiber, this would have been a whole lot better, but I can't help it. M2. M2 and good rod. Getting that rod good. Bite on my rod, come on. Yeah, there we go. It's a real bite. Poissirène. It'd be great to have like a variation of Pokemon to catch, but I think the others needs great like Super Rod or something like that. I'm not sure. Oh, Goldeen, yes I know. The amount of Goldeen, this is crazy. I'm at M3. Dang, this goes slow. Come on. 41 Pokeballs left. Only gone through 9. Is the migraine pill actually working now? Or is it just that its pain subsides momentarily? I don't know. Forgot to note it in my headache calendar. Goldeen is gonna put those good gums to work. If there's any left in the ocean by now, I can sort of like overfish the entire place of Goldeen. Should probably go out with a troller net to pick up Goldeen. That will make this a whole lot faster. I cannot level up anymore with my gloom, and that is bothering me. Because any critical hit will give me experience points. That's M4. What am I doing? I have had 100% cut rate today. That's interesting. Bro, have to do a ride for a friend. Oh, good ride. You gotta do what you gotta do. Just make sure that what you do is cool and what everyone else wants to do, but you gotta do what you gotta do. See you around, fella. Let me see. Just sitting here nibbling Goldeen. I wonder, because this is a American version of Pokemon Yellow, if there is like in pounds and such. I look into the Pokédex. Yeah, I have a short ride, but I'll be back. Okay. Be safe. And that says 72nd minutes or so. Okay. Let's see if I can last that long. I'm just curious. Yes! It is in feet and pounds and such. Huh. Interesting. That I will love, yeah. Swag. Right then. 1 out of 5 is done. If only there were 2 Pokemon that held the item here, that would have been amazing. Siren. Polydab, yes, it's Polydab. It would be nice to have Bushy here, because Bushy does all these dabs. Okay, 40 Pokeballs just will do. Doesn't matter, just speeds up the process. There we go. M5. Was it M5 or M6? I'm gonna write M5 and hope for the best. Or, no, let me write M6 and I'll catch 5 later if I have 5. Yeah. And then we have a dab. Yet another emotional support dab. Let me check that box. Bill's PC. Click on release. And I'll see 4, 4, 6. Okay, I need to catch 5. I wasn't sure. Blood Rod. Yep. Should have had it advertised on Vegan Gamers Facebook. That would have been epic. Why are you catching so many Goldeen again? Because there is a lot of money to waste by restarting this game, and I got into Cinnabar because I needed to resurrect the fossil. And it's like very late game, so I've cut every corner possible to get to Cinnabar Island as fast as possible to resurrect the fossil. Problem is, when you get so far, it has accumulated a heck of a lot of money, and there is no way to transfer it to Pokemon Gold. But I can multiply the money by catching a lot of Goldeen. It technically works with Staryu, Krabby, and Horsey as well, because they will hold TM33 or Ice Punch, which can be sold for 1,500 yen in gold. Because you know, hold items were not introduced till Generation 1, but if you transfer them to Pokemon Gold, they will hold the items. What's the term? Oh, my head. Well, they will be holding the items if they're transferred to Gold, like automatically. By default, that's the word. They will hold the item by default. Okay, nice technique. Yeah, but it's a little bit more. I knew it would be tedious, but it's a little bit more tedious than I expected it to be. So yeah, I have over 200,000 yen in Pokemon Gold now. And I need a lot of money because I'm just spending all on Pokeballs. So I transferred a bunch because I filled up all the boxes. So I released a lot of Goldeen and I'm catching more Goldeen. It is better to catch something like Snorlax because they hold leftovers, which I think is sold for 5,000, but you cannot grind up Snorlax. There's only 2 of them in the game, but I have caught both of them. But then is the question, should I sell the leftovers or should I use the leftovers? Why so much yen for gold? That's the end plan. I was basically spending all my money on Pokeballs, and I was running quite low. And sorry, my ride still isn't ready. Okay. If there was any other way to get a lot of money, I would do it, but this is the best way I can think of. And on Pokemon Silver, I will also need a lot of items, which is also going to cost a lot of money. So I might save some of the TMs in order to get more money that I can later send to Silver if I need to. Yeah, you know, the coin case glitch is needed for Celebi, and that takes a lot of money. And I also would like to have more opportunity of giving my Pokemon some haircuts in order to increase friendship level. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. If it flees again, then I'll just use sleep powder. Okay, there we go. That's M5 now. There we go. I wonder if you like add gender on them, if they will end up with that gender in Generation 2. That would have been like a really fun mechanic. Although I doubt it. That fly. If I had a better microphone, I could probably hear what kind of sounds flies actually make. Use a cut. Yeah. Pokeball go. Yes, okay. That's N1. I'm glad this is so brain dead. It's the only reason I manage. I don't think I'm fit for like trading. Not even a little. I wonder if the English changes from like the European and American version. I'm not sure. GameBoy Color is written with a U, so yeah. Polyswag. What a drag. game. Ugh. $34, okay. Wow. Polydrag. Come on now. Okay, good rod. I need nibbles. Poisirène. Four Pokeballs left. $33 left. I'm this fed up. And that's N2. Oh, good rod be like. Not even a nibble. N3. Yes. Okay. Am I lucky now? I'm not. Okay. I am not going to try to catch Pokemon along this coast because I might run into the missing now. And there, 31 Pokeballs. Oh, only 30 balls left. And 4. I haven't been very lucky today. Remember when I started, I almost only got Goldeen. That seemingly the ocean is being emptied. Emptied, I tell ya. That's interesting. I just want to catch the last few Goldeen and be satisfied with that. So I had to transfer them, but I mean, a terrible nightmare I had of catching Goldeen. Okay, come on now. Not even a nibble. There we go. Just needed another angle. Needed another Anglo-Saxon. Polydab. Cut. so soon. Being done. Sure that was a message. That's N5. A good rod. If it is any good. I know it seemed good. Is it so good that I want it to be? Oh, it is. Okay. 29 Pokeballs. Speed has picked up. And 6. I need to check the box. I need to check the box. Let's click on release. NM. Okay, another 6 is due. It's such a risk to take, you know. Good rod. 28 Pokeballs left. Definitely have enough space, I guess. Like 24 spots left compared to like if I use one more box and I catch every single one. So how long have I been going on for? Over an hour. Oh, I didn't think I would be able to do an hour. Apparently it was no problem. Definitely feel better now than when I started. But again, might be mental. Could have done with some healing, but and a critical hit, my gosh. At least it didn't level up. And that's good. If it levels up, I don't know what to do. Make them fall asleep and toss Pokeballs like crazy. It might be what I end up doing if it levels up one more time. Goldeen. Cut. And no critical hit, please. That's nicety, nice. There we go. Very good. 01. only one more box will be needed, I guess. Only one. There's a Goldeen. A beautiful, beautiful Goldeen. An item. 27 Pokéballs. Yes, that's O2. Pull the bag for crying out loud. Goldeen. Poisiren. Cut. Good. And you don't faint because that wasn't a critical hit. Good. And then I just toss a Pokeball and you go right in because that's how this works. And you turn into O3. Yes. O3. I checked and there's only one name that I haven't named. Oh my gosh. Cutting wood up upstairs. There's only one name from like my early school years that I haven't used. I almost used it, but yeah. Let's cut on that one. And that's fine because that wasn't a critical hit. Good. And I need to heal soon. 25 Pokeballs, I'll use half of them. Hopefully this increasement in speed is going to help me a little. 04. Oh my gosh. spending all the Pokeballs. And yeah, 1 hour 10 minutes in. Okay. Okay, cut. Show must go on. Critical hit, no. At least didn't level up. That's 05, isn't it? My. There we go, come on. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh. There we go, that's probably a bullet wag, isn't it? It is, my gosh. I just want to get this over with. Yeah. and I decide that this will be the last fishing session. Even if I can't finish, I'm done. Enough Goldeen for a lifetime. There we go. Oh, 6. With the next 6, I'll see how many Pokeballs I have left, and might be the end of it. Might be the end of it. Yeah, I might do some like money grind in Pokemon Silver before restarting that game as well, but I can't imagine that taking this long time. Let me see. Okay. Change locks. Box number 6. That's the last box. I'm not filling more boxes. Hope you get better soon, sir. Oh, thank you. Yeah. I was just really impatient last time and I didn't understand why, and when the evening came, I felt so bad. Woke up the next morning after nightmares of having done this, but just the more like feverish, dreamish version of it. Yeah, once we're good. Well, this good rod isn't that good. After the next 6 catches, I'll see if I have enough Pokeballs for another 6, and if not, then nah. Not gonna bother. Or maybe I'll just buy Great Balls. Might actually be something that I'll do if I don't get 6 additional. Just buy the Great Balls and just toss them. Come on now. Oh, come on now. I'm lost where this impatient. I mean, I've had patience for this, but I remember I also lost my patience with Yanma. I had to wait for it to swarm in order to catch it. I wonder how chance is gonna go, because I need 2 and it still has like a 1% encounter rate. There's another Poliwag, because that's not what I need. Oh, it's a Goldeen, that's what I need. Cut, and no critical hit. Miss is better than critical hit. 22 Pokeballs. I will will be enough for 6 at least. Yeah, don't bother with status effects now. Thank you for answering. Are you in Japan now? Or are many Japanese people vegan? We returned from Japan for almost a year ago. Almost. No? Which is 9 months ago? Okay. P1. Yeah, 9 months ago. Due to burnout and migraines, I wasn't able to be done with all the video editing till way later, so all the videos that are uploaded now is just sheer result of months of editing. Yes, a lot of vegan people in Japan, but it has its own vegan issues, for sure. And veganism was like before the rest of the world quite early on, and then it dabbed off, and only now they're starting to like increasing the amount of vegans. They even had like a media blackout on veganism before, until they figured that this won't be very good for when we are having a lot of people over for the Olympics. And then they started talking about veganism on national television as well. Oh, Goldeen escaped. 19 Pokeballs left. P2. Well, I miss living in Japan, for sure. As soon as we started getting integrated, knowing the neighbors and such, we've already lived there a year and had to leave. It's sadness of doom, but what can one do? Veganism is spreading everywhere. Many people don't think it spreads in like poor places in the world, but no, it's picking up in the third world as well. A little bit slower, but still it picks up. Oh, I see. Thank you for reading my text. I was in Japan many years ago, just like 1 week, but I was not vegan back then. I'm sorry to hear about the burnout. Life can be really rough sometimes. Oh yeah, definitely. I struggled with burnouts a very long time. And like on and off exhaustions. Did I only have P2 and the next one is P3? I think it's P3 now. Should be P3. Some people in Japan, like these nationalists, have tried to mark veganism as a Western thing. And for a long time it actually worked. It seems like that it's dubbing off like a lot of like vegan... there's a lot of like more Japanese people going vegan. You know, the vegan society in Japan isn't big compared to population. That is true. Critical hit, my gosh. No! I leveled up. Okay, I'll try. But I think it's like instant KO now. And I'll just buy some Ultra Balls and just toss randomly. Yeah, Japan has a lot of vegan restaurants and such, but it's a huge issue with like labeling laws and what they are allowed to add into food without writing on the label what is allergens, what is active ingredient, that type of thing. Japan is the only place I know that has that issue to that degree. Oh, I need to try out attacking Goldeen. If it's a one-hit KO, it's just not worth it. I'll just buy Ultra Balls, I guess. Not Ultra Balls. Or maybe Ultra Balls. Great Ball seems more legitimate. Okay, thank you for info. I had no idea about that. You were brave when you asked Mr. O'Connor to name the trait. Oh, thank you. I don't see myself as brave in that sense. I just like, why doesn't more people confront him on this nonsense? And he didn't even name the trait properly. Well, that was the trait. Well, you said there are differences. The same thing you complained about colonists saying earlier, like they don't really answer name the trait, like even rationality rules. Or rationaligator, I think. Is it that? No, rationality rules, yeah. Even rationality rules didn't answer properly and he didn't accept it. He doesn't answer... yeah. But it was very weird, because after I confronted him on that point, he wanted to be best friends, it seems. And I was like, wow, what had just happened? What is this? And like, all the things he came over, talked to me many times, different topics he wondered about, and even gave me like a good night hug before leaving. And he said, "Oh, definitely we can talk more about this on Skype or whatever." And then he ghosted me. P4. My vegan friend said that O'Connor would stop being vegan. I didn't believe him and argued against my friend. I was really, really disappointed. Yeah, I was really disappointed too. I'm not sure if he even was vegan when we met him. Like, he seemed incredibly likable, really polite, easy to talk to, but I wanted to push him more on this. It's like the trait was that was the trait, almost was his answer. Oh beep, he ghosted. It is so strange. He is so smart. He is like 10 times smarter than me. It is weird indeed. Yeah, smarter. The thing is, he might be smart, but he makes a lot of like philosophical mistakes. I know that Ask Yourself has commented on many different things that he says that doesn't make sense philosophically. It makes sense to people who's not like really traversed through with philosophy, but other people who knows philosophy say that it's totally full of poo-poo many times. I mean, he's rational to some degree. I mean, I knew if I asked him if he like knew about like the trans debate and such, and I put forward that there's a problem with trans activists because they're fighting such an important cause, and yet they fail when they're asked to define women. It's bizarre to me. That's 6. Okay, I have enough Pokeballs for another 6. I think. And P6. Yeah. And like he totally got it as soon as I like pointed out this is circular logic. And he's like, ah, okay, he took it right away. I also asked him like some other like interesting question that not many people ask, because I'm sometimes really fed up with people asking the same philosophical questions again and again and again. What's the meaning of life? Why is it okay to kill animals and not people? What else is there? I'm too sick to think of it. But I like to ask questions like, okay, if you're a woman, what is the best part of being woman? If you're a man, what is the best part of being man? That's questions I like to ask. And also like, if someone is atheist, then they are given irrefutable evidence of a god existing. Would they still be atheist? Would they have to follow the god? Or is it simply just to have the knowledge because it's faith in something? But if it's knowledge of it, is it then religion? These are questions I like to ask because not many people ask these questions. Yeah, no, I didn't appreciate that ghosting. If I had energy, I would just look for him where he's going to have a speech later and just confront him again. Thank you for answering. Really appreciate it. You are from Norway. Have you met John Venus? Oh my gosh, no. I used to have some vegan since 2011. I used to look up to vegans, but today I am more cautious. Most vegans are fine, don't get me wrong. I know vegans is a blend of different people with different ideas, different political views, different genders and different backgrounds. So don't expect to like all vegans. We're a blend of different people, and don't be afraid to be challenged. I know that many people are like really afraid of like the argument that Dr. Avi put forward when it comes to like culling carnivores, for example. It is a really good philosophical question to bring up. Pragmatically, I think it's a really bad idea, but like, yeah, pragmatically. Sorry for the typo. I have been vegan since 2011. That's a whole lot longer than I have. I went vegan 4 years later. We're at Q, aren't we? P, Q, Q1. Fun fact, Q exists in the Norwegian alphabet, but you won't see it written ever. Same thing for W. And same thing for X. C has a little bit more usage, but it's rare. When I turned vegan during 2011, I looked up to so many famous vegans, but so many people have changed. It is so disappointing and awful. Yeah, definitely. It makes you feel like people are just not staying vegan, but if you look at the data, most vegans stay. And they are rich as beep. How hard can it be? It is nuts. Yeah, like that sounds more like these influencer type of plant-based eaters. But a vegan to begin with. Q2. The Pokemon Q2. Yeah, you know, the Venus brothers, I know that I have a third brother, but I don't know him. Apparently he lived in the same village as as my fiance went to school. Which is interesting. None of us has ever met him though.
We studied the same place.
You started the same place?
No, I think we studied the same classes.
Okay, okay, so
Just a couple of years below.
a couple years below, okay. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, so weird. Like, not all vegans have the same ideas. But like the belief in universal animal rights should be like the baseline. Should be. Oh, nauseous. I don't think I'm gonna puke, but it feels like. Yes, I think some of them was riding the wave of veganism, but there was a female influencer who went to save the animal vigils with the trucks and all, and she goes back to eating animals. Some of them will exist, and you really feel it whenever that happens. Really annoying. There's even a former member of Norwegian Vegan Society, and he hasn't spoken to many vegans in a long while, and all of a sudden we see one of these like Facebook reels or Facebook stories where he's devouring a crab. That's Q3. If I had the mental state right now, I would have confronted him, but would have made a video. But I would need the proof though. Q3. There's also this like rising political party driven by a woman. I think I've met her, but I don't know her personally. She's from Bergen, very active, and in the newspaper she stated, like, I'm no new to changing my mind. Just a year ago I was vegan, and she had been active. And when she's asked, like, why don't you believe in universal animal rights anymore? Okay, they definitely will faint right away. That's not good. Like, she's asked, why do you now not believe that animals should not be tortured, murdered, and slaughtered or exploited? She's like, oh, you need to respect other people. I remember I was so judgmental. We're asking why what made you change? Oh, you're being so judgmental. Simply, why are you no longer vegan? We wonder, like, what was the thought process? What was really the thing that made you change? Oh, I remember, like, when I was like you, and I was so ashamed of myself because I was so just judgmental as a vegan. I'm like, we're simply asking her a question. We're not even confronting her on that she should be vegan. We're simply asking her why. Nobody has ever gotten an answer from her. It's the weirdness of doom. There was also one that also went to Cube of Truths. You consider them a friend of ours. He was like really jacked, vegan, and all of a sudden he goes completely carnivore. Well, not completely, he's consuming like avocados and meat, and that's it. It's really weird. I also haven't confronted him, although I should have. So many people don't understand. Okay, my migraine is away. That's good. Seems like the pill has worked, but I don't feel drugged down. I actually feel better. I don't feel as sick right now. Oh, that can be dangerous when I'm taking pills and I don't feel sick. Oh, that will return, definitely. Johanna, can you grab the rest of my burger? Yeah, I've eaten like 3/4 of a burger, 1 Cinnabon and 1 banana. That's all I've had today. Thank you. It's cold now, but yeah. Mm. 11 Pokeballs. Thank you for sharing that story. Really interesting. I have always been low-key scared of going back to animal eating. I have never been close. But it scared me from beginning and seeing people change. That looks tasty. It's cold. That's Q4, isn't it? I was in bed, sleeping, and all of a sudden I was waked up by a Cinnabon in my face and banana on my stomach, and she also put down this small table with this burger and some chocolate oatly drink. I felt like my stomach was emptying a little, and then I took a bite and I feel nauseous again. Still need food. Well, I'm not afraid of not going back to going vegan, but I'm always on the fence. Like, when I go into a debate, my thought is, I might not be vegan after this debate, because if I'm given better arguments, then I will have to change. It's just I haven't seen any good arguments for not being vegan. Because like if you don't, then you go into a conversation completely blind-minded? No. Close-minded, yeah. And that's not a good idea. You need to meet people where they are. Just tell them, like, you went vegan. I am persuadable. Are you persuadable? Yeah. I struggled very much, but as soon as I learned how to use name the trait, things got a whole lot easier. That's Q5? I think it's Q5. Do I have enough to catch another 6? It's like on the edge, but again I might just buy like Great Balls or Ultra Balls and just catch the very last. Might be what I'll do. Might be. That's a Poliwag. Yeah. I've been disappointed in so many vegans. Like, leaving the back on the animals is the worst thing that I can think of. if I go into a conversation, I might go in being like a misogynistic prick if given good enough arguments, but there aren't like any like women hating good enough arguments, if you see what I mean. That is a great perspective. Thanks for the insight. Have you seen the movie Carnage by Simon Amstel? Did you enjoy it? I haven't even heard of it. Sorry. But the title reminded me of this French vegan short film called Monsieur Carniste, where I went through like all these arguments and break them down. Like, what if you were in their position, and just go through like the emotional trauma of this one carnist person. Really interesting. 9 Pokeballs, yeah, that should be enough. Yeah. R1. Soon caught like a heck of a ton of Goldeen. It's all about laundering money. Seriously, it was horrible sleeping now, like feverish dreams about catching Goldeen. No matter what happens now, this is the last. I'm not doing this again. Next playthrough of Pokemon Yellow, I think I'll just save up the money to buy a Porygon instead. I think that's the better alternative. Even if I have like lots of money left, it's like, no, I need Porygon. Polyswag. Somebody sent me a message. Yeah. Also somebody else feeling ill today. Sending them a heart. There we go. Maybe this stream is contagious. I'm not sure if anybody else has felt it, but it's almost like it's harder to reach people with veganism nowadays than it used to be. If you see what I mean. Like before the pandemic, things went like so fast. And after the pandemic, I feel as if the people that you can reach with veganism are already reached. If you see what I mean. Like someone going vegan now, it's like, what took you so long? The information, all the documentaries and all the activists that are all over the place, like, what took you so long? But I still meet people who's like recently gone vegan. I remember when we met Janice in Beppu. She was a fresh vegan. It's like, is anybody in Beppu at this and this time? And it's like, we're bicycling to Beppu in that time frame. Yes, well said. Oh, thanks. I'm not quite sure which comment I'm using because it's a annoying 17-second delay. Yeah, maybe a more aggressive approach is the future, but again, it's not good for your mental health. It is slightly more effective, but yeah. In this day and age, that's even difficult because of like the cancel culture. It's 8 Pokeballs. That's R2. Okay, this goes slow. Yeah. If anybody watching don't know what I'm doing here, I'm basically catching as many Goldeen as possible, because although hold items did not exist in Generation 1, when transferred to Generation 2 they will hold an item by default, and Goldeen holds TM33, and that it can be sold for a lot of money. So it's basically money laundering. Some vegans think they will see vegan countries in their lifetime. I think that is going to take like 300 plus years. Don't say that, because even if it seems like it goes slow now, technology is slowly taking over. Lab meat is taking over, mock meats are getting more affordable, and you know, it isn't sustainable at this point. So children growing up in a world where we don't consume animal products, it's not going to think that consuming animals is okay. So I'm hoping for more like 60 years, but that's like a stretch. I'm sure we'll see a lot of improvement at least. It has been the fastest growing civil rights movement in history, so who knows. That the recent years has been not easy to come by, so I don't know. I'm so freaking fed up. The very few last Goldeen I will catch. As soon as Goldeen is caught, then I'll just evolve Gloom. And after that I might level up the other Pokemon I have to be like on the verge of evolving before I send them to Gold, so I don't waste the grinding in Generation 2. That's R3. I think that's R3. Soon done with the most grindy thing ever. I hope getting to Chansey will not take this long time. Might get one and breed one other night. 60, yes, that's positive. But you were right with the lab meat, mock meat, etc. Yeah, you know, things can go really fast. Oh, hi, how are we doing? I'm not sure if I'm going to go by calling you Crickets or if I'm going to call you Purveyor. I'm not sure how to. Or is it Purveyor? I don't know. A vegan is a vegan and an animal eater is an animal eater. But people were vegan and go back makes me dislike them on a personal level more than animal eaters. Do you feel the same or not? Oh, I definitely feel the same. Good. Yeah, I definitely had a really close friend who went like on this raw diet and everything, and all of a sudden she went back. And she had the audacity to write to me that, oh, we're not really on the same wavelength anymore. And it's like, why are you talking to me? I didn't even reply. That would be R4. Yesterday I thought I would be starting to send Pokemon to Gold, but nope, not happening today. Not happening. 2 more Goldeen and I'm done. Ugh. Oh, that's a Goldeen if I ever saw one. Try another bite. Yes. R5. Okay, good. One more. I'm cricket sure. Had to rewind to catch that. Okay. Yeah. Vegan Dragon is a whole lot better than my legal name because nobody knows how to pronounce it. I hear all sort of like per-ula and such, and it's like, no, just don't. Oh, I'm soon done. Well, like, I had nightmares about this. The resistance to dislike, otherwise, how are they going to look up to you if you don't like them? They can go back to veganism, but probably see it wrong by them, because there's an invisible inhumanity you once had. You're building back because you need the immunity since cholesterol stays in system. That sounds poetic. Oh. One more Goldeen, come on. Come on! A frickin' Poliwag. Or is it the Polydad? All these jokes yesterday. Well, I'm not sure, like, if somebody leaves veganism, what is the chance that they'll ever return? These antibodies serve as garlic. Garlic is the healthy. Okay. Garlic is nice. Keeps the vampires away. By vampires I mean carnists. Not necessarily, but yeah. 4 Pokeballs. It will go in at least one of them, I'm sure of that. If it doesn't go in, that. If it doesn't go in this one, I'll just use sleep powder. Okay. Whew. Now that was pain. Or 6. Okay. Save the game. I'm not going through this again. Okay. Okay. Where's that item? I have another moonstone. Leafstone, use. Are we ready for this, people? Ready for Gloom evolving? Let's go. Oh, Gloom is evolving? Oh, hopefully the sprite is better. Yeah. Vileplume. Whew. Okay, now there are some Pokemon I need to train up a little. Let me see. Kabuto needs some leveling up. Mankey might. Or doesn't it? I don't know. Got that one before me. Vileplume. Yeah. I got Vileplume, but I still need to transfer them to the next game. I need to have Andre in my party. When does... I think... Wait. Where is my Mankey? Level 24. Mankey evolve. Level 28. Okay. Okay, so I need to level it up 3 more levels. This one needs 9 more levels. These are all fine, they're all fully evolved. They all need to be sent back anyways, but yeah. Time to save this. Do you watch animal industry footage? I did it a lot on the beginning but stopped. My soul turned evil and wanted to do things to human. I watched it like 1 to 2 times a year to remind myself today. Bad things to humans. Yeah, I've had that type of mentality myself. It's sort of not like the best thing in the world to be doing, but I mean, the way that you feel and how you really are, it's really bad. Like, if you cannot handle that type of thing. It's hard when you live in a society where it's totally socially acceptable to do what people are doing. So sometimes wanting to do bad things to people, sure. Yeah, I don't watch too many of those footages anymore. Not good for my mental health. No, I've been vegan 11 years. I don't go out of my way to watch that footage. Yeah. I remember going on a friend's stream and watching Dominion. It was harsh. Just feel like I want to fist bump people in the face. But it's culturally acceptable. Can't help it. Activists, graffiti or music as an outlet. I think graffiti is more effective because people pass by the places. Music is something you don't actively have to search for. So I think that is a better one. And I got to say one thing. I'm not saying that I was the one who did the graffiti with the Go Vegan thing that is on my Facebook page. I'm not saying that I didn't do it, but anyways, I know when it was put up, and in the same place, it was also like a swastika on the wall that had been there for years. But as soon as it said Go Vegan, just a couple of weeks later, it was like removed. Yeah, and they like chemically removed it because it said Go Vegan, but having like Nazi symbols, so that's just fine. Very weird. Yeah. I think I'm done, people. I'm not in the best health today, and I managed to do what I set out to do today. Next time I will be starting to transfer Pokemon, but I will have to see how my health is doing. I might just feel a little better now because I've taken some migraine pills, but I don't know. But thanks you all for watching, and I'll be seeing you real soon, hopefully.